All right, Freddie Jimenez. Good morning. You're number one today. It's a beautiful day in the universe. Doc, how you doing? Kiss my girl. It's awesome. I love you. Ronald Rodriguez, good morning. Reichelman, good morning. Good evening, New Zealand. A beautiful day in the universe. God is good and God created all things good, bad, right, wrong, easy, hard. They're all created by God for a reason, for the rainmaker, the joke. And Mama, good morning. Let's see, Parish, good morning. How are you doing? 8796. Awesome. Good morning to you. How are you doing this morning? All over the world, wherever you're at, whatever the day, the sunshine, the clouds, the dark, the light, the easy, the hard. From Nigeria, hey Bucks, how you doing, my friend? Came on, Rainmaker. Good morning, Princess. Oh my gosh, great morning. Let's see, Doc, SD, MZ11, Claudius. Do I have that right? Oh, another amazing day. To my mighty tribe, I am here every day. And oh my gosh, what is the book? Oh, this week's book, The Mastery of Love, and maybe the Four Agreements also. We could throw that in too. I love Don Miguel Ruiz. My friend Paul Anthony, sorry I didn't get back to you. We're connecting every single day. Today is like I'm 2.5, 3 months now, no coffee. Crazy, right? And it's a beautiful, awesome, amazing day to start the day. Mavis, Romaine, Lucas, Shaw, Jason, Keto, Kiltz. Oh my God, even Kiltz is there. Wait a minute. I put that in there. I love you, my friends. And Free King is the way, right? That's my new F word, faith and free king. God bless everyone. Another amazing day. Let's see. I'm back up to Syracuse later today. And Amy, how was the meetup? Let me know how it went, please. Mavis, good morning. Trying low carb keto carnivore first 15 days. Nice. Parish, let's see. Parish. Shady 18. It's the way. Never ever give up. Again, modified. Let's see what you got on modified natural FET the first time. Transfer day 26. The cycle day isn't the critical, it's post ovulation or post progesterone days. That's what it counts. So the total number of days of your cycle. Free King, FREEKING, free king, right? Instead, again, I've been bad at using that other F word and I'm cleaning it up. Brother Ray says, Kiltzy, no caffeine at all. Nope. No caffeine for Kiltz. Off caffeine, crypto, carnivore Rosie. How are you doing? 56ers. Kiltz, born in March 12th, 1956. Oh my God, amazing. I met my neighbor Hal yesterday. I guessed him to be my age or less. He's 77. Amazing. And he does human growth. Hey, Kiltz, let's see. Pietro Ramodetta. Let's see. Bag Lady Black. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this globe. Ireland. Awesome. Let's see. My father's father, Mackenzie Woods. See, Kiltz is my father's stepfather's name, and then I added a T because Dr. Kills didn't quite do it, but everyone says Dr. Klitz. I don't know. Dr. Kiltz or Klitz, it doesn't matter. It's a beautiful day. Good morning, Beth down under. Have a wonderful day. If it's a minute, 5 minutes, 50 minutes, whatever it is, on the road, traveling the world. Today I'm traveling with Ryan, Sarasota to Syracuse. I might stop in Trenton to see Miss Pilar, my daughter. We'll see what happens. Carnivore Revolution. How are you doing? I think we're doing a cooking coming up. We're working on it. Amy, meetup was awesome. 19 all over New England. Nice. I'm sorry I didn't make it. I actually had some other things in upstate New York I didn't make either because I came down to spend some time with Miss Tia. I needed a little downtime. I'm going to get into my painting studio today. No partner. Should I freeze my eggs? Yes, egg freezing is good. You may or may not need them, but I say have a baby. We partners, again, have a baby. That's it, right? let's be an example and make this a healthier planet. Absolutely. But it all begins in the mind. Health is in the thinking mind, right? You have to have faith in the greater good of the gods within all of us, right? And that's why we need to share love back and forth. Up the fat with bone broth, by the way. Yes, but leave the fat in there, right? Don't scoop it out. You want to add it, if anything, right? Estita, let's see, we are all deuterium depleted. I was in the gym yesterday, and they have the medicine balls, all weights, right? And we're talking about the light deuterium, like light hydrogen or heavy deuterium hydrogen. And when you're passing the heavy balls on the electron transport chain, it doesn't work as well if they're heavy. That's why you want to lighten it up on carnivore. Carnivore is the way, right? Awesome day, my friends. Sandy, Paul, Amy, Mavis, good morning. 2 meals a day on keto and carnivore, but feels brain fog, hunger, IBS, what to do? Let's see. It takes time to heal. I say go on a 1, 2, or 3 day fast. That will begin the healing. But first, you want to really prime it up. You want to feast in the day. You might have 3 meals or feast all day, but it's always bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. And you can kick in some of Kiltz's ice cream, but no sugar is required. By the way, no fruit, no honey, no white sugar, no turbinado, no fake stuff, right? I don't add, what kind of oil do you add to your day? Rainmaker. I add the fat. I add butter. Butter. I don't add oils. I add fats. Butter, cream, tallow, lard, ghee. Bingo. Duck grease. Amazing, right? Hello, everyone from Kuwait, Holistic Health, from all over this amazing globe. Health is within the mind first. That's why Wim Hof, as a vegetarian, he works on breath and cold, and commitment to that day, right? You must be committed to the gods within you, right? Because we're the gods. We emulate the vision of the universe, right? Second, it just failed. I want to jump back in, but I need another retrieval. And thinking of an ERA, can I reach out to you about options? Yes, you may. SMBC, Baby Dust. Linabelle, good morning. Let's see. Remember, donor eggs, donor sperm, donor embryos, donor uterus, but ultimately you want to take care of this master machine. And what's the way? All right. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, no sugar required. It can simply be a cream and eggs. With, you can even do it just cream, iced cream. Amazing. And again, these are some ideas that didn't make sense, but ultimately, way to reach you, 315-416-9872, Baby Dust. All right. 315-416-9872. But text me. Now, again, I do the best I can in the day, and sometimes I have to put you on my schedule for next week or the week after. But the first thing you want to do is go to drkiltz.com and check out both the keto and the family building guide. Do I even have the family building guide? We have a new family building guide. This isn't even what it looks like now, but check out family building guide and keto. Again, doesn't matter what you're suffering from, whether it's arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines, bowel bleeding, or infertility or repetitive losses, or any of these things. It's all basically inflammation from eating. Now, this is a hard one to know, but if you're eating a lot of plants, many of them, I would say most of them, possibly all plants, have some poisonous components that get into your nooks and crannies of your body. They damage the testicles, the ovaries, the uterus, the prostate, the bowels, the bladder, the everything. Unfortunately, all the diseases we suffer from are essentially plant-based, right? I'm sorry, I know. Well, they say plant-based food is good for us. Well, my friends, again, maybe we're misinformed, or maybe the plants want us to be damaged, and that's it. Jonathan, my friend, have you tried the lime, Jonathan, the Topo Chico lime? I do prefer the regular Topo Chico, but you might try it out. It's good. And how was the walkathon? Again, uh, depression, anxiety, fear, worry, and suicide are so common in this world. And we're all learning to do something different. And we have to embrace each other with love, number one, and faith in love for all of us. And maybe by going carnivore, you'll reduce the inflammation caused by the plants, which cause anxiety, depression, ADHD, OCD, MS, ALS, and likely Alzheimer's and dementia, all those things. I don't add oils. I use only fat. What should be the total caloric intake in a carnivore keto? I don't measure calories. Let's say if you want to lose weight, eat less. If you want to gain weight, eat more. But you want to stay carnivore. Eat less, lose weight, eat more, gain weight, but always stay carnivore. And the new F word is free king, FREEKING, instead of freaking. You know what that one is. But let's go free king. All right, let's see. The lime Topo Chico is great. I normally drink the regular, but occasionally get crazy and go lime. Jason, I know it is good, but awesome and amazing day. Thanks for joining me at 5 a.m. I am down in Sarasota. I'm getting on my plane today, going up to Syracuse. I may stop and see my daughter in Princeton. We'll see if she will allow that to happen, right? It is a land savior, my friend. Good morning. God bless. Another awesome, amazing day. This week's book, I think it's the 4 Agreements, and maybe we'll add also the Mastery of Love and the 4 Agreements. Don Miguel Ruiz is awesome. And I know everyone's throwing out some new ones, but every week, what's the new book? We're reading, we're listening positivity, new and different positivity. And you don't have to go out and do crazy things every day. You just have to be consistent, committed to something great in you every day. And it may be simply practicing faith and spirituality and kindness, right? But mirror work first, right? And let's see, W Chillin with Chillin. Sven Milton, hello, making baby McCree, no oils, no. You want to use the fat, the lard and tallow and butter on your skin. Oh my God, that's the best. Natasha, good morning. How you doing? Another beautiful day. Let's see, SMBC, baby dust. Reichelman, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and the middle of the night. It doesn't matter. Remember, it's all a dream. All of it is a dream, right? Meetup, awesome. 19, awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see, fish. I don't do fish. Put fish and chicken in your refrigerator uncovered for 2 days. Like it smells, you don't eat it. But ribeye steak, any beef, cows. Let's see, cows are very, very, they're adaptive to the environment. They can do hot, cold, dry, wet, and their ruminant is masterfully adjustable. And I've been reading a lot on cows and cattle, and that is the way. It's eat lard and butter or ghee. That's it. Carnivore Daddy, good morning. I heard olive oil is only good when it is not heated. I don't touch it, recommend. Again, raw butter. And I'm Italian. My grandparents are all from Italy, except Mackenzie Woods, who maybe from Ireland or England, don't know for sure, never met. Randy Roslatier, good morning. Couple bottles of Gerolsteiner yesterday. I love Gerolsteiner. I have Topo Chico Gerolsteiner and sparkling water. Raw butter is king, and the free king. Okay, no more F word. The only F word is faith and free king, right? That's it for Kiltz. The baby dust. Put some olive oil or mixed with seed oils. Yeah, I don't like it. Interested in some of the different carnivore schools of thought. For example, I've fruit and honey. Well, that's not carnivore. Again, carnivore is no fruit, no honey, no seeds, no nuts. Not even adding sugar. Kiltz does from time to time, but every day it's not good. It is not. Again, it'll take you right down the addictive road, and I don't think it's good for us, unfortunately. Again, it tastes good. I don't agree, because again, small amounts of sugar are all taken to the liver and via insulin converted to fat. Sugar is not the energy of the mitochondria in any of our cells. It must be converted to fatty acids before acetyl-CoA is cleaved off in order to make, guess what? ATP, right? And Teresa Small, how are you doing? So ultimately, most people don't know anything about the glycobiome and glycosylation. Uh, and ultimately, I love all the pictures. I love all the pictures of the cells and amazing things. But basically, if you understand the cell wall, the phospholipids, basically fats come together and make a micelle, right? And you can't have too big of one. They only will make certain sizes, right? And then these proteins are integral parts of the membrane. But then the sugars are the barcode, right? They're the lock and the key. They're the scanner that determines whether you're friend or foe, or whether you're just like nothing, right? And so when you learn more about glycobiology and the glycobiome, it's really amazing. And the glycans are sugars, and glucose is just another glycan, which are critical for glycosylation. When you consume plant sugars, they damage your body. That's it. Again, the understanding of the glycobiome is really amazing. So you need to get there. Different carnivore schools of thought. Really, again, you can eat sugars from time to time. And honey, remember, it comes from the plant, and the plants contain. See, most people don't understand that plants kill us, and they're the leading cause of damage. If you haven't read both the list of poisonous plants, right, on Wikipedia, the other is really interesting. I love this one also. If I got it at the tip of my something, but there's so many different. If you haven't read, take a screenshot of this. The Poisonous Plant Research, the International Journal, USDA. Basically, listen. The livestock, the herbivores that eat the plants also get damaged, diseased, and die, and infertile, by the way. So that's amazing. Pickles and olives from time to time, Mavis, not all the time. Look, I'll do honey and I'll do fruit from time to time. I'll do Kiltz's ice cream with sugar from time to time. Remember, honey and fruit and sugar are the same. There's no different. Just because one is from the fruit and one is from the bee, basically it's still the same. The problem to me with honey and fruit, it comes with more antigens, more pollen, more bacteria and yeast that ultimately feed the microbes, which cause the damage. Young Diad, awesome. Queen Rika, Making May McCree, Neji, let's see, Bevy, Carol Steiner, drinking it. Oh yeah, I do. I drink Carol Steiner and Topo Chico. Those are my favorites. All right, carnivore, all gallbladder removal. You can still do carnivore whether you have an appendix or not, or a gallbladder or not. Your liver still makes bile, and bile is critical for the breakdown of the fats, which send them then to the lymphatics. When you eat amino acids and sugars, they go to the liver, and via insulin, they're converted to fat. But because we eat carbohydrates all the time, we damage the liver. The liver isn't capable of converting the sugar and the amino acids fast enough to fat. So you spill over more sugar and more amino acids, which have damaging effects on the brain, the liver, the skin, every nook and cranny of your body is damaged because the liver can't quickly enough turn over the amino acids and sugars to fat. You got to make fat in order to be alive. Ultimately, if you eat amino acids and sugars, a high protein nutrition is not good for us, is it? Reichelman, awesome. Let's see here. Harry Ton, MD. How are you doing, my friend? A beautiful day. God bless you. Thank you for joining Dr. Rob Kiltz, a reproductive endocrinologist. I practice a tremendous amount of nutrition, immunology, and as I went to UC Davis Medical School. I did a year of internal medicine, Harvard at UCLA, Sepulveda VA back in the 80s. Oh my God, it's amazing. And I'm a surgeon, primary primary in the fertility world, IVF and surgery. Deb down under. Hey, Deb. Let's see. Raw primal diet healed me. Raw primal. Listen, go raw. Absolutely. We're hunters, not gatherers. Gathering happened when you couldn't hunt, when it was gone, right? Let's see. Where do you get your ribeyes? Snake River Farms is my favorite ribeyes, right? But First Light, Alpine Butchers, Butcher Box, all of them, right? Let's see, built by nature, all of us built by nature, but now we've been playing in the fake world, right? Plastics. Eat the meat, be the master. Eat the mush, be meek. The masters eat the meat, the masses eat the mush out of a bowl. My friends, meat off a bone is the very best way. And I know there's all sorts of different belief systems out there. Well, which one do you believe, right? And again, so many, but which is the right one? I don't know sometimes. Best for OMAD at night, dinner time, rest and digest. The blood flow to the bowels is best when you're resting. You eat a big meal, rest it out, let it digest it out. Listen, this idea that you need 3 hours till you sleep, why? It doesn't make any sense to me. Your bowels need the blood flow in order to digest, right? And you're breaking down, if you're eating a bunch of plants, you're breaking them down. You're then feeding the microbes, which then make heat, alcohol, aldehydes, gas, methane, deadly. That's why I don't eat plants of any significance or frequency. That's why I don't eat honey or fruit of any significance or frequency. But the last I looked, people have anaphylactic reactions to plant material, not animals, right? That's it. Steak all day. That's it. Stay on steak. That will stake you out for the master class, right? Diabetes, sour, hot, and sour with meat reduces value. Sour, don't use hot sauces, spices, peppers. Again, spices and all this stuff are not good for us. They're deadly. See, they're masking the mucky smells and taste that the plants make because the plants want to kill us. I'm sorry, right? Mango trees, right? Mango trees. What do they have? They have stems, peels, sap contain uracil, an allergen also present in poison ivy, poison oak, and poison sumac, right? That can cause induced contact dermatitis in susceptible people. Well, my sense is we're all susceptible in some way, but you just don't know it until you're diagnosed with cancer or some other like ALS, MS, or something else. Fight hunger pains during studying instead of whole ribeyes. Uh, Listen, we all want a snack, don't we? What about the pork rinds, right? Dipped in a little sour cream or butter. But again, and again, I'm not against coffee. I know sometimes because the brain is like so directed towards food. See, ultimately, we were either hunting for food most of the day or hunting for relationships most of the day, right? This now it's like we have food right there. So your brain says eat as much food as you can so you can get fat because if you're not fat in a famine, you're fertilizer. It's really so simple. We're trying to make it complicated. It's not. And all the metabolic pathways, they're infinite. My friends, they're not all happening one at a time. My bet is, again, fat is it. That's the fuel for the mitochondria. Amino acids and simple sugars must be converted in the liver to fat or you die. Liver failure patients can't make fat. And those without insulin can't make fat. So it's kind of simple. And our diets have no fat in it. The human diet for the last 50, 100 years has been basically a plant-based, no fat. You could cook with oils. Okay, they might give you cooking with fat, but do not eat it, right? Ultimately, we are not eating fat, and fat is critical to eat. Ryan, man, good morning, good afternoon, sundown. Sergio, good morning. Galindo, Christopher, good morning. I'm Italian. Let's see. My daughter is Mexican and Italian, and I can tell you, all of us came from a Mediterranean type nutrition, right? And then the masters said, "Eat the mush," and to us, and they were eating the meat, right? Meat makes us the masters, and that is it, my friends. That is it. So simple, right? And you don't have to do bench pressing. You don't have to do all this stuff. The mind is the master, and the mind is the master of good thoughts. And the good news is simply, you know where it comes from, right? The free king, JC. But again, I read the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the New, the Old Testament. I read them all because they're all critical to the words of humanity to come together in a community of kindness, peace, love, harmony. That's it, right? Let's see. Tigrid, Domain, awesome. Cooking with Ada's. Let's see, Rainmaker, good morning. Full carnivore, hunger pains on carnivore, pretty rare. You gotta add the fat. When you eat the fat, you feel so amazing. Your brain is like fantastically functional and sees the universe in the God-light way, right? Again. Noel, good morning. Mimi from Utah, diabetes again. Let's see. Oh, beautiful day. How's everyone doing? Again, let's see. Cassava, right? A basically a potato, right? Essentially, right? Roots and leaves contain cyanogenic glycosides, linamarin. Let's see. Oh, these words are really they're all toxic for our bodies. That's the craziness, right? Apples. Let's see if I got this one. Oh my God, lemon, lime, and citrus. That means I can't have my lime Topo Chico. No, a little bit from time to time, but too much, no good, my friends. That's why when you go full on fativores, the hunger pains go away. You become the master of the meal, one meal a day, right? And the meal is you. You are it, right? Let's see. Carnivore hunger pains gone. Thoughts on raw primal diets? Sven Milton. Sure. Listen, I personally like black and blue. I'll add some liver. If you want to add the heart, the kidney, the thyroid, the thymus, the testicles, the ovaries, go at it. My bet is if you're just simply doing fatty red meat is master meat. Everything else is for the masses. It keeps them meek. And they listen to the marketers who tell them, don't eat red meat, it causes cancer. When was the last time you saw red meat in your toilet? And don't tell me you don't look. I know, all of us, right? And you will find plants there because plants are not adequately digested in the human body. But the human mind has been taught to blend them, right? Mix them up and all those things. And then guess what? Drink them, eat them, smoke them, inject them, put the plant oils all over your body. Plant oils are not good, my friends. You want to be consuming the fatty meat, the master meal, right? They say the animals are sacred. Don't eat them, right? Why? You ever wonder why? Right? Jeffrey, JJ, Effie, good morning. Gonzalo, good morning. Next time, please show us the ATP nanomotors. Do I have a nanomotor here? Let's see if I have an ATP nanomotors. The nanomotors are amazing, by the way, but they're protein motors, but they're glycoprotein motors. Without the sugars, the glycans, you can't have the proper charges. And I know and the amine groups, by the way, have sugars, right? But the nanomotors are nano amazing, right? They're the micromotors that move at the speed of light. They move so fast, you and I can't even imagine. Look at how are we even doing this? And you know the speed of electricity, right? And the speed of the electromolecular energy and vibrations. And I'm sorry, without fat, your fertilizer. And this idea that fat causes disease, no way. What 315-416-9872 SMBC. You guys know my number, right? Now, again, I do my best to get to them as best I can. On Monday, it's a crazy house for me. I'm doing retrievals, transfers, and calls and texts. I do my best, and emails. I'm doing my very best every day. That's all I can do, right? So can you, right? And you guys go to kiltzcups.com. I got more cups coming. Tonbo, how's OCC, right? And rise and butter shine, my friends. And butter makes everything better. And put the butter on here, the butter in here. Eat the butter. It makes everything better. But when you're eating the plants of significance or frequency, but again, if you have an anaphylactic reaction and there's no EpiPen or Benadryl or steroids around, you might be fertilizer. All of the diseases we suffer from are just simply a plant allergic reaction. Again, even our bowel problems, the bowels, when you eat the plants, you feed the microbes. Microbes are deadly for our bowels. They want to kill you, right? They want to make you fertilizer. That's it. Our plant-based moisturizers, okay. I would say go to the animal fat moisturizers. It's better, but the best you can do is moisturize from the inside out. Eat the fat. It makes you fit and fantastic. Game changer. Amazing. You're the one. Sorry, right? Well, Mimi, Mavis, Chanel. Again, diabetes is simply a disease of eating plants. That's it. Again, I have diabetes. You don't have diabetes. You have an allergic reaction to eating plants. You want to get rid of doctors and diabetes? Stop eating plants. Go right to Kiltz's Baby Way, the baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt. Again, no sugar required. Simply cream and eggs, right? You don't even need the eggs. You can use cream from a cow or a goat or wherever you get your milk from. But milk of any significance or frequency, even Kiltz's ice cream, you're meant to eat one meal a day. I'll give you a snack only because you insist you need one. Let's see. I will get this, Tita, the nano motor. Let's see. I don't think I had one here. Let's see. Do I have a nano motor? But basically, if you think of nanomotors are simply glycoproteins that traverse the membrane. Now, remember the membranes, the phospholipids, right? You have the water phobic and the water like, right? And again, it's such an amazing. You remember when you eat meat, you eat the fat, you eat the proteins, and you eat the sugars, the glycans. Glycans. Use the word glycans instead of sugars, right? Instead of glucose. Glucose is not your energy for your mitochondria. Sorry, it's critical for glycosylation, and your body is churning. And autophagy is always happening. It's not like when you fast, autophagy is like it just you notice it more. That's why you notice the ketones when you're fasting, because you're not putting in all these other sugars, amino acids. Basically, when you're eating plants, they take days to digest. They're secreting all the poisons into your bloodstream all the time, right? It's like you're carrying around this bucket of fermentation, right? The bucket of fermentation. That's it. You carrying around your compost heap, right? The compost heap. Let's see if I can do this. The compost heap is in this bucket, right? And it's usually a bag of decomposing plants, right? And you know what that smells like, right? You smell it sometimes, right? And then the neighbor, and your other members of your household go into that toilet box and they're like, what happened in here? It's called fermentation, right? Best books I've ever read was The Magic of Thinking Big and the Power of Positive Thinking. Tanbo. All right. We have what's the next book? Arise and Butter Shine. Let's see. This week is going to be the Four Agreements and the Mastery of Love. We'll do both of those this week, right? Don Miguel Ruiz is a good one, and the Magic of Thinking Big. Listen, we think Oh, I can't do that. I'm not smart. That's too hard. I mean, freaking that, right? Freaking that. He gave us the magic and the power and the words that you can do anything you want. And it's wanting. I want that. But remember, you don't want that. You are seeing it in the dream of the doing. Nanomotors, we're the nanomotors, right? See, remember, we're just another nanomotor, but in the scheme of the universe, we're just another nanomotor. We've been placed in the world, the earth, the universe, in order to be a productive nanomotor, right? And when this nanomotor stops working, again, we're working in a community of infinite nanomotors, right? Charlie, how you doing, my friend? What made you go on coffee strike? Ooh, let's see. Tesla Daddy. Well, let's see. It was a little bit of a challenge for me because it was a hard thing to give up. And I love coffee. I love it. It tastes good. I love the community, the coffee break, the hanging out. Let's have some coffee. But it was hard. And so, well, I was like, well, I can't do that. It's too hard. Well, it's like, well, free king, I can. Yes. And I did. And I'm holding on to it right now. We'll see. I might start it up. We'll see. Carnivore Liner, how you doing? Let's see. Let's see. Design started. Let's see. Degnan Design. I think it's it. All right. Mick Q, how you doing? How to fight hunger pain when studying. Oh, that's a rainmaker. It's you embrace the hunger, you feast on the fatty meat, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm not doing that again. And you rest and digest and go to sleep. Listen, I rest, I eat, I feast, and I sleep. I feast and I sleep. That's the very best way. Don't fight them, love them. Transferring two embryos. It maybe, but don't forget, Mamba. Go Kiltz's The Baby's Way. I move these things all over the place. It goes from one place to another. There it is. And the new Kiltz Keto is carnivores coming out. And listen, whether you're paleo, keto, carnivore, vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, pescatarian, it doesn't matter. We're all on the journey together. Love each other. And listen, if you're suffering and you want to heal, carnivore, one meal a day. Kiltzivores, that's it. Right. Bird Dog, how you doing? All right. Again, Kring, awesome. Raw Primal, love it, right? Free King Kiltz, that's it, Dutch. Listen, I've got to wash it out because maybe YouTube, Facebook kicked me out, or YouTube kicked me out because I use the F word too much. I don't know. But either the word we won't mention. But who's in charge of your health and wellness? You are, not Kiltz. I'm just chit chatting on the airwaves, right? If you look and see something you like and you say that looks interesting, this is how I learned about it, right? I read Maria Emmerich on keto years ago. Before that, it was paleo. I learned from my patients, and then I learned carnivore from someone on YouTube one day, and I'm like, I'm doing that 12 years ago now, almost. Plus or minus a few months. And do I ever eat plants? Sure, I do from time to time, but not all the time. 99 is one meal a day, fatty ribeye steak, maybe an egg or two, and that is the way. It's the game changer. And off alcohol, off coffee, off tea, those are not good for us of any significance or frequency. From time to time, you want to control the habits in your life, right? Don't let those things control your habits. And my favorite butter is the French Butter Boy butter at Wegmans. But be careful. You have to go through the plant section to get to the meat, the eggs, the cream, and the butter. That's the Kiltz's way, right? And that's it. Oh, steak, right? Let's see. Nettie Noodles, how you doing? Love life every day. Curtistina. Let's see. Danielle, awesome. What do you suggest to be max weight of meat per day is still healthy? Listen, I don't have a max or a minimum, right? Again, if you're eating every day, I do about a fistful of meat a day. It's fatty meat. It's about 50-50 fat to protein ratio. But again, I don't think that's so critical. You could do 20-80, 80-20, wherever you go. The more fat reduces inflammation, fills you up faster, makes you fit. And remember, oh, you might not know this. Fat is the fuel for the mitochondria, not sugar. Glucose is not competing with acetyl fatty acids in order to get to the ATP. Glucose must make pyruvate to get there, right? And again, we've mapped out the science, but it's theoretical science, my friends. It's all theoretical. I'm telling you my theory. The theory is simple. Insulin resistance is mostly false. Glucose is the damaging component from plants. When you eat meat, you become the master. And don't eat lean meat. You want to eat fatty meat. That's it, right? And so, again, I don't measure it out. Some people say a milligram per kilogram body weight or a gram. I don't even know what a gram or a pound or a calorie is. I just know this. I eat till I'm full with fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef. Do I sometimes add some sugar and a carb from time to time? A fruit and honey is a carbohydrate. It breaks down to sugar. Cake, cookies, and it breaks down to sugar. It all breaks down to the same sugars that basically must go to the liver and via insulin be converted to fat or you die. Insulin is not there to push sugar into the cells of all your body. It's there in the liver to convert amino acids and simple sugars to fatty acids, because a liver failure patient is emaciated and skinny, has no fat, and yet they still have sugars, amino acids, and insulin floating around their bloodstream. How is it that they don't make fat everywhere? Because they can't. Because it's the liver and insulin that does it, right? So again, 1 week today, strict carnivore, awesome Matthew Smith. Again, I'm a fertility physician. I take care of men and women of all ages in so many ways. And my job is to share some ideas that I learned as a physician, that what I learned, let's see if I could find the healthy diet. So here's the metabolic pathways. I can't even read them, right? This is mostly theoretical metabolic pathways. They're hypothetical, right? In a isolated environment, right? How does all of this happen all at the same time, my friends? It's a dance. It's an amazing dance. But the most common diseases are so simple. They're so simple to explain, the common diseases, because ultimately you and I are carnivores, and the healthy diet that we're taught to eat is fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts. The majority of the recommended nutrition all breaks down to sugar in the stomach, basically. Remember, all plants are elongated carbon particles that break down to simple sugars inside you, right? Love and kindness every day, and practice it to yourself. I love you. Thank you. If you're thinking negative thoughts about others, well, your brain is like thinking you're talking to itself, right? And it's like, what are you doing to me? Right? That's why positivity is the collective. Awesome. We're all part of the collective consciousness. Premium gasoline in our car. Let's see. Think of let's see. Again, sunlight isn't a direct fuel for us. It must be converted to a carbohydrate, and we can convert carbohydrates to fatty acids in the liver. But my bet is the optimal human nutrition, what we basically evolved from, was a hunting animal, and we hunted, right? Thank you, Murdog. Solid message, Bevy. Let's see, Victorio. My mother was Maria Victorio. Let's see, Zarilli. All right, then she added the Kiltz. Victorio, awesome. Richie Rich, awesome. Thanks very much. Thanks for following, sharing, connecting. We're all co-following, sharing, connecting together, right? This isn't like one way or the other. This is always, and again, vegans, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, pescatarians, carnivarians, we're all on the journey together. That's why, as a vegan vegetarian, add coconut oil, and cook the carbs well and go one meal a day. But if you're a vegetarian, add the butter, cream, eggs, buttercream, eggs, and cheese, and still go to one meal a day, because the less food is the less damage to the glycobiome. That's it. Add fat, butter, cream, beef jerky, make your own. Very best. Too many of them have too many other additives, too much sugar, right? And spices. Southern Crete, awesome, from Scotland. Much love, May. I have not been there yet. We're on the journey, all of us together, right? Fatty meat, fatty ground meat, add butter, absolutely. Beef, how much difference does grass fed? I don't think it matters. Listen, the cows with a ruminant are quite capable of breaking all of that down. It all breaks down to simple sugars. And yes, there's some fermentation in there that makes some fatty acids, but ultimately, what's the function of the liver? Make fat. The function of the liver is primarily to make fat, because the major disease we're all suffering from is the liver is doing a really great job and makes a lot of fat. And where does it store it first? In the liver, right? And then the visceral. Brian Sanders is talking a lot about visceral fat, and we're talking about why visceral fat is, you've got too much hiding out there, right? Anaheim next month. I'm going to be there, Tonbo. And if you're going to be there, come say hi. I don't know. I'll be there on Friday, I think, with Brother Ray. And then Saturday, Sunday, I'm doing some courses in Anaheim. What is it, the 23rd, 24th? Let's see if I got the month here. Let's see. It is going to be, let's see, I'll be out there on the 21st, courses 23rd, 2nd, 23rd, and I'll be there 24th, 25th, and home on the 26th. Electrolytes, a person take much, you can probably, you can overdo, you could drink too much water, breathe too much air, and you can take too many nutrients in, right? Listen, we're meant to fast and feast, but you're meant to hunt and feast. And we are the ancient hunters. That's why the Kiltz's mighty tribe, my friend Tosh made this, and we'll put the Tosh link out there. I don't think it matters between grass-fed and grain-fed of any significance, right? Let's see, Angelica, when you come to Hungary, will show. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I'm coming to Hungary, and I've got to see Laszlo Boros, the deuterium direction, right? Awesome. No need for grass-fed. Grain-fed has more fat. Listen, I think, and remember, a lot of people think, and this is where I think Saladino's issues are incorrect, where you're adding the fruit and honey, you're simply just mastering, again, it's marbling. You're mastering the marbling way, right? Eat the honey and fruit of any significance or frequency. You're simply feeding the liver to make fat, to marble everywhere, right? Don't do it with any significance or frequency, right? Let's see. I love the grain fed. Again, all the animals are essentially grass fed and then grain finished. That's it. Brian's look on Instagram. I'll get you that link out there, Marta. And I think I always got to look. Sometimes I may misspeak, and I'll do my very best. No coffee, Bevy, 35 days. Jenya, hello, how are you doing? All over this world, we're all on it. Blood pressure goes down on carnivore and one meal a day. You got to up the fat. Again, high fat, medium protein, low to no carbs, the very best way. If you're going to eat a carb from time to time, remember, fruit and honey is just another carb. That's it. It's just another carb. Carl DeGraff, how you doing? Crafts, my blood pressure went down on carnivore. Never felt better. Never, ever, ever. Now, I do my resistance work or my sit-ups a little bit, but mostly what do? I work. God gave us life to go to work and to think good of work. Every day go to work. Love work. Work is the very best thing. The best four-letter word is called work. Work is fun, easy, enjoyable, creative. But again, if your brain is saying, oh, I hate this, I hate that, this isn't right, this is bad, this is ugly, ooh, you're going to live that. What you want to do is love the hard, right? See you. And Brother Ray, awesome. So fatty liver is good since the liver converts to fat. Again, some fatty liver is natural and normal. But again, we are overdoing it because if you eat one meal a day and you add the fat that you can reduce the microbes. Again, the microbiota is trying to kill you, make you fertilizer. I'm sorry, we're fighting the viruses, bacteria, and the yeast, the mold, right? But when you eat carbs all the time, you're feeding them and they love you. They love growing in your bowels, in your teeth, your mouth, your gums, your esophagus, all the glands, right, in your sinuses. And then they get into your brain and everywhere. And you're thinking, what's wrong with me? I must have a genetic disorder. You do. It's called being a human and easily manipulated by the marketing masters of the universe. That's our real problem. We have the DNA some days of idiots. Kiltz is number one, by the way. I'm not putting anyone else down but Kiltz. And remember, the best F word is freaking. Freeking, free king, maybe a little hyphen there to get it. And the free king and queen is you. You are the master of all of that. Fancy Farms has a great tallow skin cream. Check it out. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. Take to fully embrace it. And what age should I mastered it at 55? Before that, I was keto. Before that, I was paleo. I've been doing this for about 15, 20 years between Atkins, paleo, keto, and almost 12 years ago, Kiltz went carnivore. Best. Listen, yes, I think fatty liver and fatty in our organs, and again, visceral fat and skin fat is normal, but you gained it and then you lost it. You gained it and you lost it because we're used to feasting and fasting, but our fasting time was searching for food and hunting. Duck eggs. Yes, I love duck eggs. I love duck grease. I love duck, right? I should do more duck, but look at hunting beef. That's the very best, right? But it only takes a few weeks to get to the change. They say 21 days. I don't know, a month of challenges. Oh, this week on Bella's Steak and Butter Gang, join Kiltz on the 19th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Western Pacific Time. Discomfort in my stomach from too much heavy cream. I had it 3 times a day for a while, and now I have it pain, discomfort. Yeah, listen, you're not meant to eat 3 times a day. 1 time a day or less is the very best, right? Duck eggs, love it. Eunice, hello, good morning. Duck eggs, great, my friends. Let's see. Saladino is misleading. Again, I think fruit, honey, fiber, vegetables, even Kiltz's ice cream and sugar 3 times a day. No. 1 time a day or less. That's it. But again, I say only from time to time. That's why honey and fruit from time to time. But my daughter would die to a banana and an avocado. The number one leading cause of anaphylactic reactions are fruits, vegetables, seeds, and nuts. Right? Sorry. Or a bee sting. Where's a bee get its poisons from? That's it. That is it. Plants kill. And I'm sorry. I know, bearer of bad news. I love fruit, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, and pasta, and bread, and yogurt, and milk, and all those things. I love them. Bill B 696, Dr. Anna, good morning. Kiltz of War, awesome. We have our new shirts coming out and mugs, and don't forget Kiltz cups. Again, I'm throwing out what I can right now. I got to get in the studio some more, right? Again, I love Dr. Saladino, but again, my sense is maybe it's maybe not in the right direction, right? Raw milk from time to time, but not all the time, right? Boom, boom, boom. Listen, 1 time a day is the very best meal, and listen, every day, 23 and 1. Once a week, do a 2-day fast, and once a month, do a 3-day, and once a year, we're going to throw in a 7-day fast. But it's going to be around in December sometimes, right? 7 days. Oh my God, I don't know. Woo! If it's hard, you can do it. If it's easy, anyone can do it, right? Let's see. Milne. All right. Dutch steak and bacon for me tonight. Awesome. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. That is the way. Right. Donasco, all right. Beach, good morning. Good morning. Bill, oh boy, Dress. Let's see, Moanan. What about the uric acid? Stop measuring these things. Again, you don't want a high protein diet. You want a high fat diet. That's what essentially paleo keto is. The majority of your calories should come from fat. Fat comes from an animal, oils come from a plant. For those vegetarians, it's easy. Cream, butter, eggs, done. But vegans are very difficult, right? There's no vegan nutrition that is without supplementation. So if you must supplement, the industrial masters are trying to convince us to eat vegan or vegetarian. Again, it's not good of any significance or frequency, in my opinion. But again, whatever your belief system is, we honor that. But you want to be the healthiest, 66 and a half. Oh my God, almost 12 years carnivore. Peace and harmony, Dutch. Condor, cherish always. Good morning. I'll be live with the Cherish Bella team. Avocados, I love them too. Okay, but of any significance and frequency, again, my daughter would get deathly sick, banana anaphylaxis. My bet is, again, all those people with seizures and migraines and all the IBS and Crohn's and all the skin disorders and joint disorders and all of them. They want to make you fertilizer. And that's why honey and fruit of any significance, my friends, NFW, right? No free king way. No free king way. No free king. The free king. He says, no, 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 no. Again, what is the way? This is the way. Carnivore is the way. But again, even if you're keto, paleo, you can do it as a vegetarian, a vegan, high fat. Vegans are high oil, coconut, and vegetarians are high butter, cream. That's it, right? Avocados, I love them. They make me look great. That's not true. Eat the fatty meat, and you will feel the very, very masterful best, Bevy, Renchi. It's plants plant the seed to eat them, and then they control us. I've got to have my coffee. I've got to have my coffee. I've got to have my tea. I've got to have my alcohol. I've got to have this. I've got to have my smoothie. I've got to have this. No, no, no. You eat fatty meat, you are the healthiest person you've ever known. Cancer is caused by a plant based, low animal fat diet and eating 3 times a day. 1 time or less, add the fat, cook the carbs well, and that may be the thing, right? Gallbladder removal, carnivore, absolutely. No guitar. All right. So, oh my God, I can't because I'll wake Miss T up and she'll yell at me. Not meanly. It's like, I'm sleeping. Donville, 1 meal a day is the way, the butter way. May the butter be with you. That's it. And Kiltz is going to be on reversed TV, right? And we're reversing all disease because it's simply caused by our recommendation: eat plants, right? And the plants, and oh my gosh, look at all the metabolic pathways. Like, are we sure about all of this? Are we absolutely sure that the Randall cycle is absolutely sure? I say no, 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 no. But I do know this. When I went carnivore, all my bowel problems went away. All my migraines, arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, all gone. My doctor pills gone. My doctor's visits gone. Gone, gone, gone. Chucky, my friends, gray cattle liver and some butter again here. Dinner, awesome. Dr. Della Dieta. Good morning, my friends. How are you doing? Again, we're sharing some simple ideas that don't make sense, do they? But the moment I went carnivore almost 12 years ago, before that, it was keto, before that was paleo, before that was Atkins. Look up Salisbury, Dr. Salisbury. He figured it out over 100 years ago or so, right? The Civil War. He was feeding his men steak and coffee, and they all healed dysentery due to the mush. Right, first is a great timing for the 7 day. Oh, all right, maybe Frenchie. Let's see. But I may go on vacation on that week, and so we need to be leading, but lead, be the example you want to lead in life, right? Number one, faith first. The free king has given us the way. Let's see, always infinite faithful thoughts and love that you shine on everyone, but you want to shine it in the mirror on you first. And then you want to go to one meal a day, fatty meat. That is the way, right? All right. Butter be with you, my friends. Steak and coffee. Again, I'm not telling you not to do the coffee. I'm just doing something hard. Oh my God, is it hard? It is every day. All right. I love you, my friends. Have an awesome day. Get moving, get swimming, Tonbo, and get Brother Ray moving. I love you all. Again, vegan, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, pescatarians, carnivarians, all of us together on the journey with love and faith every day. Oh, and let's see. The Mastery of Love and the Four Agreements, this week's books. See you guys tomorrow. Oh, and don't forget, I'll be doing the Fertile Fireside Chat at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and I think that's it for the day. And tomorrow is the Mighty Meetup for the Mighty Tribe. Oh, I cut them off. Mighty Tribe Meetup. They probably know this at 7:30 p.m. Monday. I love you, my friends. God bless. Wendy, have a great day. Marta, Randy, Steve, awesome day. God bless you. The Mighty Tribe. Oh, mad.